Are you starting to doubt the law of attraction because you feel like things are taking longer than expected to happen? Well, hang in there because today I have some tips to help you supercharge your manifestation process. So let's dive in. Hi, this is Mandy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm all about women, spirituality, entrepreneurship, and self-development. If this sounds like something that interests you, please subscribe and turn on the notification button so we can be friends here and you'll never miss another video of mine. Today's video is inspired by one of my favorite books, Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks. I want to share with you some of the insight from this book that have really helped me speed up my manifestation process. The first insight, and perhaps the most important one, is to use our emotion as the indicator of our point of attraction or our alignment with the source energy, which is all about love and abundance. I think the biggest hurdle to manifestation is our subconscious belief that we don't deserve what we desire. So even with a lot of affirmation or visualization, things may take longer than expected to happen if we subconsciously don't believe we deserve that. Which is why we should pay attention to our emotion to make sure it's aligned with the high frequency of the source energy. And one of the emotions that generate the highest frequency is gratitude. And I think this one is really easy to practice. That is why I like to practice gratitude by asking myself what I'm grateful for once I wake up or at times during the day. Of course, that feelings also give me energy to continue my day with enthusiasm. So that is another win as well. The second insight, which follows on the first one, is not to judge our emotions, but rather use it as a guide to adjust our thought. So what happened to me in the past is that actually still happened this day. I would judge myself for feeling angry, for feeling jealous, and that would totally make me misalign with the source energy, right? So what I would do this day, instead, I would do self-coaching or thought work, which I learned from my favorite online coach, Natalie Bacon. Well, the thought work is a coaching model that we can do it ourselves, but because I'm not a certified life coach, the message I want to share here is that based on the factual circumstance, we can always have a million interpretations, positive, negative, and everything in between that affect our emotional status. And that is why we should pay attention to our emotion and trace back to the thought, choose a more positive thought in order to have a better emotion that help us align with the universe or the source energy. The last insight I want to share with you today is to co-create with the universe. And that involves being open-minded, receiving signs from the universe, and taking inspired actions. I know you may say it is hard to tell whether those are signs from the universe, but I do think that when they happen, you will feel mysteriously encouraged to partake of certain actions. For me, when I ask for a sign, I would usually see angel numbers, for example, 111 or 222, stuff like this. I talked about it earlier. Another practice for you to develop your intuition is to practice daily meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practice such as chanting. Well, I understand it can still be hard to tell whether those are signs from the universe, but I strongly encourage you to keep open-minded and receptive. Know that you are supported by the universe, which is all about love, abundance, and well-being. Well, I hope today's video will give you more insight on how to speed up your manifestation process so you can go out to fulfill your heart desire and create your own reality. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. I'm sending all my love to you from my apartment in Hong Kong, and I will see you soon.